Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final episode of Spilling Tea for today. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels. And yes, folks, we are going in for the JD versus AH case, but more towards Netflix. So, this very tasteless, sad, just sad knockoff off of American Dad and Family Guy aired on Netflix. It looks like last weekend. So, folks, before we get into it, as you can see, it's already horrible. I'm going to put in the sound in here. Warning, this may be triggering for people who have been victims of abuse. So, this is Paradise PD, a cartoon I have literally never heard of before until this came out. However, if you want to know if I'm pissed, yes. Yes, I am. Let's go ahead and find out why, folks. Here we go.
We can beat him with a garden hose.
Hold up. Okay, now we're going to watch this stupidity.
As a family. Thanks, but you were right to ask me to leave. I don't need mommy and daddy anymore. I'm a grown man.
Ooh, Randall, I think he actually is Johnny Depp. Should we let him go?
Hell no, he's still getting the hose. This is for Willy Wonka, and this is for them last three pirate movies. Keeps trying to trick us into thinking he's...
As you can tell, as someone who's been through absolute hell in her childhood, and I really didn't need the flashbacks of the belt. Thank you very much, Police PD. This is very much making fun of a victim of DV, a male victim of DV. It's absolutely tasteless and completely disgusting. It is literally not only condoning the abuse, but thinking that Johnny deserves even further abuse in their opinion. It is not funny. It is disgusting. And the fact that they use a police officer, whether this is supposed to be a joke show or not, is disgusting, folks. This is not okay. This is not okay on any level. So, these people had to know when the audios came out what was really going on. Obviously. And apparently, these fuckers, well, they approve of males being abused. They approve of neurodiverse males being abused because our quote unquote weirdness or what we decide to do that neurotypicals by and large, although not many in the Justice for JD community, just simply don't understand and they don't want to understand. This is disgusting on multiple levels, especially to those who've actually been through abuse, especially those who've been through abuse that have dealt with shit just like they showed there. Just like they showed there. So, not only are you going to mock and do a cartoon of you abusing someone who's already been abused and basically condone everything the Nameless One did, you are going to go ahead and think it's okay to trigger the PTSD and multiple people all across the world because you think DV is funny. This is not a joke. People have died. Many people with disabilities are killed. It's called filicide. We even have our own word for it. We literally have a day called Disability Day of Mourning every May. And there are some situations, folks, when I read those cases that look exactly like this. And this is not fucking okay. Alright? This is not remotely okay. So, how has Netflix thus far responded to victims who have come forward telling them this is not okay? Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's go into the thread. Let's see here. Of course, you see people posting the evidence, adding, apparently it gets worse. Let's see here. So this is what Netflix told one of ours to do. She said, just had a little chat with Netflix customer support regarding the disgusting cartoon. They have lodged my complaint and suggest I block the show. I think that is a great idea. If we all block, it will show up in their algorithm and the show will be dropped. This is how to block. And of course, she showed how to block. But the fact of the matter is, folks, really your answer is to just block it if you don't like the content. No, sweetheart. No. You put that on your platform. Which means, in order for us to block it, we have to see it. And those of us who've been through horrifically violent situations get to relive them by watching this horrible, horrible shit. You are dragging not just one DV victim through the mud, but every single last one of us. You all seem to forget all too often, those in Hollywood, Netflix, you big companies, who it was that made you so big. Netflix, you were once a blip on the radar. Blockbuster had your ass beat. If it weren't for the people, you wouldn't have a platform. And how do you repay the people who gave you a platform? By putting forward this shit? Really? And then telling us, well, you go and doing all the work. Maybe it's just me, and yes, we absolutely should do this. But at the end of the day, maybe we would like the companies that we put on the map to at least pretend for 5 minutes that they have some form of integrity. And with those thoughts, I'm going to go ahead and close out. So we don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So folks, please don't forget to hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this whole day here. And as always, we here at Smelling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye. Before I go, fuck you, Netflix.